I'm Rob.
And I'm Louie.
And this is the Real VR Fishing Oculus Quest game review
by Barefoot Gaming. Rob, is this the most difficult fishing game on the market right now?
Absolutely not. That is not the angle they are taking at all with this game. You get glasses that let you see the fish in the water.
Polarized glasses, I assume.
I've never seen polarized glasses that let you see fish.
Not like this.
So the fish glow.
Yes.
And you know when you cast, you can cast directly at the fish.
Yes.
It's very arcade-ish. It's not super realistic. There are 3 difficulty levels: normal, hard, and expert. On normal, Louis?
In normal, you have these crazy glasses that let you see all the fish in the water.
When you play on hard, you get a fish finder, and it roughly tells you their sizes and where they are. So you kind of point in the right direction, and that's where you cast.
Yes.
Then on expert mode,
that is all gone.
That is all gone. The only thing is you can kind of tell tension on the string of your rod itself. So you can tell like how hard they're fighting, whether you need to give them more line, whether you need to pull the left to the right, that sort of thing. The game is set for single player or multiplayer. Multiplayer is up to 4 people on other people that have quests, for example, if you have friends that want to join you type thing. Aside from that, when you level up, you can unlock more locations.
Yep. But making money, that whole cold hard cash that drives the world forward.
So again,
or backwards, depending on your viewpoint.
So you want to upgrade your equipment, you need money, you want to visit more locations, you need experience points.
Yes.
What this game does different than some of the other fishing games that we have played is everything is a 3D photo. So when you're standing in a location, everything looks really good all around you. There are different times of day that you can play in. Now you can't adjust it on the fly, but if you go to a location and you've unlocked it, for example, you can fish off of a dock at night, or you can fish off a dock during the day. Those are the kind of options. So when you cast as well, you don't have to cast over your head. In fact, all you have to do is a good flick of the wrist.
Yes, and that little flick of the wrist, it doesn't matter if it's a monster cast or just a little flick of the wrist. That cast is going out there. I mean...
So the other thing I'm going to talk about is they've implemented the ability to listen to music. Either your own music, MP3s, you can point it to a folder on your Quest, or it'll connect to YouTube for you.
Yep.
So you can listen to YouTube music, and you can watch videos. You can resize the player, you can move it all around, you can push it further back, closer to you.
Yep.
And fish. Okay, pros, cons, Louis, what do you think of this game? A price was around the $20 US mark?
I kind of like this game. This was one of the first of the fishing games I've played recently, and I thought it was normal until I played another game that was substantially more difficult, and it's just made this one seem so terribly easy. But easy is good for some people, especially people who don't need to learn 1,001 different fishing techniques of how to pull your rod back and when to reel, and if you need to adjust the drag on the reel. What is the drag on the reel? Not everybody knows all that stuff.
In this game, you don't have to know.
No. You just throw it out there, you do what the game says, and you're golden. I really enjoyed this one. If you want like just a quick 20 minutes, 30 minutes of fishing, I don't think I could do this one all day long.
Now, Louis has done a lot of fishing in the real world.
Yes.
I have done a little bit. I've gone fishing a couple times throughout my entire life, so I am not by any means an experienced fisherman. And I found this game fun. And I know it's aimed arcade. I don't care if I'm playing normal, expert, or hard. It doesn't really matter. I found that I could catch a fish almost every single time I would cast. Almost. So I never felt like I was really screwing things up, as long as I watched my line to see that the line didn't change colors.
Yep.
If it was turning red, I had to ease up a little bit, but they're all very intuitive. If you feel a quick pull on your rod, snap it back, and now you've caught the fish, right? When it gets close, flip it up, it comes into your hand. My only con I'm gonna say is you don't have a lot of meat and potatoes in this. You feel like you level up pretty quick because you do, which opens up more and more locations, which is great, but I would fall into the same camp as you, Louis. I wouldn't play this for very long.
Yes.
This would be fun if I want to fish for like half an hour.
Half an hour, or if you have kids that want to fish with maybe a shorter attention span and they need that fish on every 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Yeah. So good game, and that's Real VR Fishing on the Oculus Quest.
Yes.
If you have questions, leave them down below. We love to hear from you always, and we will talk to you again real soon. See ya.
Bye.